Day 100. We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to the world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on the satellite has been waiting for, but now... Someone's here. How did the doorbell work? As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me. Takumi, something crazy's happened. Come right away. What is it? What happened? Just get to the war room. Everyone's already there. After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was that all about? Couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they're here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? Guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I'd better hurry. To the war room. Yeah, there's power. Huh? There's power. Yeah, like that. How did the doorbell work? That's, you know. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa? She hasn't got the tomato on. No, it wasn't me. This morning I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room though. Everything else is still out of order. Is that why you brought us here? That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako. You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking. I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore. If they had any guts, they'd come after us. But I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead. But why is there suddenly power in this room? And the doorbells. The undying flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source? So it's just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? Wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look! It's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? My doorbell rang so suddenly. I was in a hurry to leave, then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look at it. Any of you. That just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Stop it, Darumi. This isn't the time for that. And then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers. What the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited. Why the heck is it? An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takimaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin. Last Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Did you hear that? What are you, We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough. He's right, I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why? It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard? What do we do? Obviously we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. Guess it's better than staying here and rotting. So they weren't planning to just let them die? Didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask. Alright, but hurry. Yeah, I still got it there. We are in the schoolyard. Don't see nothing different about it. Is there something here? The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't... Everyone, there, look over there. Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode? Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh?
They were gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh? They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all. Just then, the announcement rang out around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Escape pod?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the party
Is that for getting us out of here?
The escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we could get to the artificial satellite? And we're actually going to go home from the very start? They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned. Hey, what is that? What's happening? Lady Kurara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So we don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet. We're gonna get our happy ending after all. What's so happy about it, rag boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. When Nozomi and Ima sacrifices for? She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape. If we'd have just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success. We wouldn't have lost her. And Ima, yeah. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Kurara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. He made the wrong choice. And this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? They'd just told us about the escape pod from the start. This never would have happened. Yeah, you've got a point. Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. What a tragic end to our tale. I wish we could do it all over again. What if I could grant you that wish? If we could go back in time and do it over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries. If we could redo things, if we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually...
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
We've only got 60 seconds left. Not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
We stood in silence, listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
System failure. Nothing happened. The mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Azuki name. What do we do now? What else are any options to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite? That's right, there's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around. Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually. I want to fly in a rocket. The last one never left the ground. But how could we possibly face everybody on the satellite? They're gonna be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they are all scraped up. We tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. I absently-minded listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? No. It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. In order to make that happen. Decide your destiny. I'm trying to read them. Like, wait. Return to the past. Yes. It's your future.
I can't let things end like this.
You say something, Takumi. Can't let things end with all of these regrets. Can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over. Takumi?
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here. All of the people on the artificial satellite. Even our friends who've died. What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy. And what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything. You mean freaking time travel? Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful?
Huh?
Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epoch-defining event. No. Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of them. So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yes, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use cryptoglobin to get back in time. To change our outcome. So you're the only one who can go back, right? I really can't go with you. I want to help Ima too. I'm sorry, that won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh? But if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right? Guess it all depends on how the effects play out. present might change the moment the past is changed. Or history could branch off and this present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories. So we'll never really know unless Takumi tries. And even then, he won't know. That's the thing. Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting. So there's no knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
Ah.
The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo the past. That's not fair. I'm the only one who gets to feel better. Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, you're still gonna do it, even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside. I mean, either he stays here and like nothing changes, or he goes back in time and it changes for him at least, but nothing changes here. In that kind of scenario. So it's like, let him go. Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Let's forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice, quiet life up there. Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. So he wants to save Nozomi. Yes.
I'm sorry. I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back in time. So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together? The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. Yeah, it's like, there's no reason for him to stay. I'm gonna redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't going to listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. You're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takimaru. Takumi, you really going to? I wish I could join you. I'm sorry, Kaka. Man, I don't get you at all. It'd be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. All I could say is, good luck. Thank you for spending all of this time with a filth bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious. This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until you die. But if you're going to do this, make sure to do it right. Don't let Nozomi die this time. Of course. Bye-bye, Takumi. Find yourself in a real killing game. Summon me into that timeline, isekai style. Then I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Care was here? And so everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. A short while after all of them had boarded. Maybe move away from it? I hope they can at least find happiness over there. They may have failed the mission, but they still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. Just won't be on Earth, that's all. Now then, I'd better get going. Don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Did I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
Put things right that once went wrong. Wait, are we actually going into battle? Yeah. Win condition, redo your 100 days. Like, can I actually move around? Oh. Redo your 100 days. Yes.
What the?
Wait, it landed somewhere else?
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel! We just found out the craziest shit! Are you ready for this?
Typical. The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time. I will return to the past. As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward. So I can protect the one I care about the most. I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want. The past and the future. It all starts now. Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
How many days? 100. I mean, it doesn't feel... Whoop. What? I mean, that's a... thing there for me. Very much a thing for me. Like, there's so much just hidden here. I don't think it's done. I feel like it's going for a Steins Gate thing. Like, the fact there's so much just hidden here, it's like, no, you've not reached the end, have you? No. That's not as done. I'm not going to explain the Steins Gate thing. If you watch Steins Gate, there was fake credits in it. Or played Steins Gate. There's fake credits. And then you go back. I'm not going to explain why or anything like that, but I do like these sort of like censored credits because it's like, nope. You don't get to see that. You don't get to see that. It's like, get to it. Come on. Come on. So I'm just waiting for it to be like, right, let's go. If it did end here, I'd be very, very disappointed. I'd be like, you cannot do that. Like, you would have just set up like loads of questions and not told us anything. Especially right at the end. It's like, no. I mean, there's another factor that makes me think like, we're not done. And that's because when I looked at the CGs, there was so many slots. And we have not seen that many CGs in the gallery. There's still so much more to get. We're not done. We're not done. Nope. Not buying it. We're not done. I'd skip, but I don't want to accidentally skip potentially anything that where it's like it glitches out and goes like, right, or starts going backwards. That kind of thing. Hey, voice director Thomas Mitchells. He's British. Don't ask me how I know that. But I know that. It's like, come on! Get to the, like, we traveled back in time. Xseed published it on Nintendo Switch in North America. Yeah. Well, we're waiting. Like, the CGs are running out. It's just like, come on. Come on! Again, there's still that, like 5% me that's worried, like, does it just end there? I don't think so, but it'd be awful if it ended there.